Hello and welcome back to my channel. It's Lisa from A Midlife Less Wasted, and today I am not wasting my wood ash. So we have now come out of winter, we're firmly into spring, and that means that I have a lot of wood ash hanging around in the wood burner indoors, which I have now taken out and decided to use that in the garden. It's so hot out here today. This is unprecedented temperatures for April. So I'm going to be using wood ash because normally what you do is throw it away and try and find somewhere to dispose of it. And through the winter we use a lot of wood. This is our main source of heating here. So we end up with a lot of wood ash. So it makes sense for us to be able to reuse it. So there's lots of benefits. So early on in the season, it's really good as a bit of a cover on some of the soil because it's good. It provides some frost protection. So if I've got early seedlings in, then that's going to provide some frost protection for those. They say in France here that you shouldn't really, sorry, I'm watching some lizards having fun over there. Anyway, that you shouldn't plant any seedlings out until the middle of May when the last frost is here, but I'm looking at the temperatures for the next couple of weeks and it's going to be like this. So I am very hopefully going to be putting some seedlings out and they will be fine, but this will provide some frost protection if we do have a bit of a dip in temperatures overnight. So also wood ash is really good for improving plant growth because it adds a lot of nutrients into the plant. So ash contains lots of calcium, it has potassium and phosphorus, so lots of things that my soil may be lacking. So it's a really good pH balancer for the soil. So if it's a little bit too acidic, then the soil, it will certainly help to rebalance that soil. So some plants that really like acidic environments. I can't speak today. So some plants that like an acidic environment won't really. I wouldn't use the ash around those particular plants, and that would be things like my roses, any azaleas, rhododendrons, hydrangeas, anything that really loves a bit of an acidic environment, and some of the vegetables that don't really respond well to having wood ash on them would be peppers, rhubarbs, parsley, potatoes, sweet potato, apples, pears, peaches. So you have to be very careful about, some of the plants that you put this around. It's not going to kill it, but it won't really benefit them. They would prefer not to have it. So I'm going to be using this wood ash for my cucumbers. They're going to really love it. My tomatoes, they're going to absolutely adore it. And fun fact, actually, the Amish use wood ash to store their tomatoes to make them last longer. I assume they just bury them in it. I don't know how they find them again, but I think I might try that a bit later on in the season. Actually, I'll keep some wood ash, and I'm actually going to try that as an experiment. But yeah, they preserve apparently their tomatoes in wood ash. So tomatoes are a great lover of it. And also things like garlic, onions, leeks, spring onions, that will love it as well. So I'm going to be using it certainly for those as well. So and other than that, I'll just continue to sprinkle on my lawn because my lawn really needs some balancing. It's I would describe it as dirt, and one of the jobs that we've got over the next couple of years is really to regenerate our lawn and to make it a better environment for the grass to grow through. So we've got lots of weeds at the moment. So the other thing that the wood ash is really good for is to deter pests. So I don't know about you, but I absolutely love my brassicas. I like to grow my brassicas, and really get the benefit out of the seedlings of broccoli sprouts. Are supposed to be the absolute best thing to eat because they're so full of nutrients. But unfortunately the slugs and snails also think that, and every time I try to grow a new kale plant or a new cauliflower or broccoli, I come out in the morning and the snails have been nibbling away at it or just taken it completely. So I have, I'm going to be doing another video on my war on slugs and snails actually, because I'm literally trying everything to try to preserve my lovely little seedlings. And my mission is to be able to have some really good kale plants that I can come out and pick from every day and have kale every day, because I absolutely adore it. So wood ash is apparently very, very good for deterring pests. Now last year somebody was saying put the bigger coals, like the bigger pieces like this, around your plants, because that will keep the pests off, because it's rough and they don't like to go over it. So I tried that and I don't think it was very effective actually. But I've since read that the properties in wood ash mean it acts a bit like salt. So it takes water from the environment around it, like salt does. So any pest that is susceptible to dehydration doesn't like it. So fingers crossed, that is also going to keep some of my little seedlings safe from slugs and snails. So let's see how we go, and I will be doing an update in the middle of summer just to see exactly how well this has improved the growth of some of these vegetables. So that's it, that's my job's done for the day, and I'll leave the wood ash to do its business now, while I just have a little relax in my hammock. So thank you for watching, and if you like my content, please subscribe.